fashion is, I wouldn't say it's like an ick, because I'm at the age where it's like, you can wear what you want if you feel comfortable in it. But like, I think it's a tick if they dress well. Like, for me, I would want to be with someone that has good fashion or looks good in what they like. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think there's also a big difference between, this is just me personally, fashion and style.
Yeah.
I think fashion is everyone's getting dunks. You're getting dunks. I'm going to wear this. I'm going to wear that. But style is how you put those pieces together.
Yeah. And what it looks like on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like that. But I do think what one person wears, if it looks good on you, I rate that.
Yeah.
Like, don't just...
Hi, guys. Happy Monday. Oh, it's bank holiday, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope everyone isn't feeling too hungover. Yeah, I'm Danny, this is Z, and this is Two Girls Tequila and Oversharing.
Let's get to business.
We got some new shot glasses.
Shout out to Danny's.
My mum's boyfriend, Gary. Thanks for that. Cheers. Do you want to... Oh?
Okay.
May as well get it started.
Do you want to pick up your shot
I didn't know
glass?
we were doing it like this.
How else would you do it?
I don't know.
I'm only going to do half because these look
these are like
fat.
pint glasses. Okay. Ready? Ooh. You know, I probably should have drunk some water today.
Oh, do you know, I do continue to say that does go down a treat. However, I had like a glass of water because I was literally so parched.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I've drunk today. So I've had like half a cup of water.
Yeah, same. Oh, God. Should I get onto the topic?
Yeah. So.
I'm actually excited for this. So we asked you all for your icks.
Yeah.
And we got some really good responses. So thank you, because they were enjoyable to read.
So I'm going to read out a few, and then some of them I'll just stop because they're very questionable, some of the things that you guys wrote. All right. Feet. Any man, not BFs, who has had the audacity to put bare foot on my bed in the bin. I actually do agree with that. I hate feet.
Yeah, I hate feet, but I wouldn't... I don't know. It depends how manky their feet are as to whether you're...
I wouldn't put it in the bin, but I'm not a big feet person, and I absolutely, like, don't touch me with your toes. Don't let your toes look at me. It's me.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair.
When a girl holds up a sign at a concert... Someone who doesn't look at their trainers. No. I don't think I'm going. But then that's the effort to make the sign in the first place.
Yeah, I'm not creative like that, to be honest.
And then what am I going to put on the sign? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, true, yeah. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the mic. There you go.
Unkept facial hair.
I agree with that.
I feel like if it's not connecting, if it's not full, shave it.
Yeah, if it's a patchy beard, why do you want to go out with like...
Because it's like you're trying really hard, but the more you shave it, the more it will grow back.
Yeah, just get rid of it until you've got all the dots connected. No, come on.
Not half dots, not
and
full dots here.
To me, I find it really attractive when it's like a nice groomed beard, like it's...
Hair oil,
intact,
brushed.
It's got that line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like a well-groomed man.
I agree with that. All right, bad hygiene.
Yeah.
So we can dissect that into many different things because that goes to like teeth, fingernails, smell.
Do you know, I think hygiene is one of my biggest icks. And not like standard hygiene, like I hope you shower every day, but like look after yourself.
Yeah.
So like moisturize your skin, keep your hands clean. Like nothing makes it worse like when someone's got like bitten nails to the point where like the skin is like folded over.
And you know, like all the skin around the nail is like red and like...
yeah, and if you've got dirty hands, what else is dirty?
I don't want to know.
No,
I actually don't know. And it's like, keep yourself kept.
Just,
like iron your t-shirt. It's going to take 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like iron your trousers.
Brush your teeth.
100%.
Keep your lip balm. You've got to like have nice soft
And if you don't want to
lips.
buy lip balm, just lick your lips.
Moisturize your face.
Yeah.
Like skincare is good for men as well, you know.
There's a lot of skincare out there.
There is.
You know,
we can give you tips, guys.
Boots essentials. Like you don't need much. All right. men in full blue Christmas suits.
Yeah.
That's questionable. I don't actually really know what that means. Okay. Swimming caps and budgie smugglers.
Yeah, fair.
Someone who can't cook.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I think I'm not asking for like Gordon Ramsay or like any Michelin star chef.
As in like, and have potato smiley faces.
Yeah. Pizza they put in the oven.
Yeah, like make me
Chicken
a dinner.
nuggets.
Not, I don't even mind
Use
if it's like a spag bowl.
I love a spag bowl.
Yeah, but like the whole, just putting it in the oven and
When girls caption their Insta post weekend dump, sounds like it's a pic of your shit.
Oh my God.
Do you know what? I feel like have you captured it weekend dump before?
I've called it a dumping. I did one last year. Not last year, when I went to Ibiza with my friends. I captioned it like an Ibiza dump.
All the dumps that you did in Ibiza.
Fair.
All right. When they ask for your snap. Do you know what? I am actually...
a big no for me.
I personally don't use Snapchat, but if you still use Snapchat now, it's...
The thing is, though, I know for a fact if someone comes up to me and says, can I get your snap? You are younger than me.
I think you're probably 20 and below. I'm not that old. I don't know about you,
think
but...
it was still a thing to communicate through Snapchat.
People do. People still post stories.
Yeah, I know. I don't even use it that much. It notifies me when someone...
Yeah, it goes like, this person posted a story. I didn't turn their notifications on. Like, this is so aggressive.
I do not give a fuck.
Honestly, and it's like I have to go on it to get rid of that notification. And I'm thinking, well, I might as well watch a couple of stories now whilst I'm here.
No, Snapchat's a big no-no for me.
No, but I don't know why people still use it. That's the thing. Like...
I don't know.
Maybe they'll use Snapchat over Instagram.
I guess because they're like, it's less like personal because you don't ask for their number. But then just say it with your chest. Like if you want if you
want the number,
and you want to talk to me, then just ask for my number.
And if you don't want to ask for the number, ask for the Instagram. Like I feel like Instagram is like the best way, and then you move on to like, what's your number? Let's text.
Yeah.
If you ask for my snap, I'll say
people are a lot more active on Instagram.
100%. Even if they're not active, as in like posting, they're still there.
Yeah, no,
and they still definitely use it on a day-to-day basis.
I really don't understand the whole Snapchat thing. Don't get it.
This is a big one. Disney adults.
Yeah, no, sorry. No, yeah, I have to agree with that. It freaks me out when you're above the age of... I'm going to say 10.
Do you know, I might even be nice and push it to like year 8, so maybe like 13, because you know, you might be just growing out of that phase. But I think it's more like, why?
Grown adults.
I don't understand.
Getting emotional over fictional characters.
It's like you're the same age to do that job, and you're crying. Like, you know the person's fate.
And it's the whole proposing in front of the castle at Disneyland World.
Get in the bin.
I'm sorry, if anyone ever did that to me, I'd walk away.
I'd kick them in the face.
I'd honestly walk away.
Because it's like, don't get me wrong, Disneyland is fun, but it's like I might just go once. I think I've been once. But don't really need to go again.
Kids, I get it. It is fun. Like I went to the Florida one and it's cool because there's like it ain't ranges for age.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad.
It is aimed at kids.
About Disney characters.
I don't really even like Disney that much.
It's the whole clothing for me. No, don't get me wrong. I liked the films when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I'll probably go watch some like in the West End or whatever. But
I'm not gonna go out of my way to dress like the fairy princess.
And the bunny, not bunny ears, the Minnie Mouse. Do you know how expensive they are as well? You've paid nearly an arm and a leg. Just
do you know
like
Disneyland is expensive? I think I looked to just go for. I was like, no, let's go to like Paris for the day. Go to Disney.
Yeah, it's so expensive.
I can get like a 5-star resort in Turkey for the same price as I'm doing that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And then people are going to be like fighting to get to the front of the parade and...
Oh, no.
That is literally like, what are you doing?
You're
a grown woman.
It's all the excitement. I mean, if that's what gives you happiness, then fair enough, but it's not for me, personally.
And if any of my friends were like, sorry, I don't actually think we'll be friends. No. Because I feel like it's just going to give me the ick of you. And you'll be going like, oh, let's go to Disneyland. Let's do this. And I'll be like, no.
It's how dramatic they get about it. Like, I don't know if they're like, oh, yeah, I like that film, or I don't mind Disney. It's when they're like, oh, my God.
Did you see Princess? No. And I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, wow. No, can't.
And they'll come and like fist pump you and stuff. They'll be like, oh, my God.
And they have the autograph book.
Oh my God. I actually don't even...
You do know it's just a normal person behind that mask, don't you?
Do you know I actually have the autograph book?
You know I'm terrified of those people.
Well, the people with masks?
No, the people that dress up in like the character costumes.
Why?
I don't know. I remember going to Disneyland Paris once with my family and we went to have breakfast and someone dressed as Tigger came up and tapped me on the shoulder and I cried. I had to run away. I don't know what it is. I don't like it.
Do you know, some of them are very weird looking, but some of them are actually like cute.
No, I am terrified of them. Like, I don't want to go near them.
I know what I'm going to dress up next time I see you.
No, please, because I will have like a panic attack. We went to Florida 4 years ago, and my brother's a big Star Wars fan, and we went to Star Wars World because it just opened, and my whole family met Chewbacca, and I waited outside with all the bags because I was like, I can't do it.
I'm not doing it. I'll wait here.
My nan was like, where's Danny in all the photos? I was like, Nan, I was bad, girl. Don't worry about me.
2 hours later, sweating in the sun. I'm going.
I'd rather sweat in the sun than go see Chewbacca.
You're an ick.
Okay.
All right. A girl with no mates.
Yeah.
I think we briefly discussed this. And I completely agree because I think it's so questionable. Like, why don't you have any friends?
Yeah, I think I'd be concerned if they had no friends or if we started a relationship and then they lost their friends. Because I'm a very, like...
friend-orientated person.
So, like, if I want to go out with my friends, I don't like the idea of them sitting at home waiting for me. Like, don't rely on me as much as you need to. Like, you need to have your own friends.
Like, we have each other, but then we also have other people. But then also it's like, I can still bring you around my friends.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You can bring around your friends.
But then it's nice to just go out with just your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you got in a relationship with them and they had no friends. Actually, I don't even think you wouldn't even, because throughout that whole, like, seeing each other phase.
Because you tell your friends about it, yeah.
I'd want my friends to meet them.
Yeah, friends' opinions are a big thing as well.
100%.
And if they've got no friends, I'd be concerned. Like, why do you not have any friends?
And if my friends didn't like them...
Yeah, it's a big no-no. I'd have to end it.
I think all my friends like Charlotte. I think
good.
Well, you're my friend, so you're saying, oh, good. I'm thinking, you're meant to go,
no, I love Charlotte. But I thought you meant like your friendship group.
Oh, no, and my friendship group. And like, I think all my friends and my family.
No, yeah. But Charlotte's so easy to get on with.
Yeah.
So
I think it is the Northerners as well. I think it's just, they're very different.
I feel like with Charlotte, though, even if someone was quite shy to speak to her, she would go up to them anyway.
Yeah.
So she'd make it comfortable.
As in, like, I think I remember when I talked about it in the last podcast, she will leave the conversation knowing your name, your mum's name, your dog, your auntie's name, your whole life story.
Yeah, but that's nice.
But in a good way.
Yeah.
So it is good, because sometimes, like, when I don't want to speak, I'm like,
you balance each other out.
100%. Yeah. 100%. But I also think if, for example, your partner doesn't like your friends or has an issue, creates an issue, that's like questionable behaviour.
Yeah. See, for me, if I was to get into a relationship, to me, meeting my friends is more important than meeting my family. Yeah. Like, I value my friends' opinions a lot.
Because I think family also could be a bit biased. Because if it's like, oh, if you're happy, I'm happy. No. I want you to tell me.
And my friends know me like inside out. Yeah. They'll know if they're not right for me or whatever. So.
And they'll like say it how it is. Even if it's like, they might say it in a nice way. They'll be like, you're like, this.
They gently say it. They wouldn't like outright be rude about them. Yeah. But they'd just be like, not really my cup of tea.
And they might tell you like the reasons why they're not your cup of tea.
But
and
I would want them to.
Yeah, and then they'll make you rethink and maybe see it from a different perspective, which is also really good.
Yeah, I agree.
Gosh, we've got quite a long one here. All right, well, this is one that you sent me. When she acts like a 10, but she's barely a 4.
Oh my God.
Obviously, like, we're both 11s.
Always.
But...
Never anything less.
I'm never going to call anyone ugly because beauty is subjective.
Yeah.
But I think it's just the energy that some people will bring.
It's the confidence. I cannot, like, fair. If you've got confidence, fair enough. But at the same time, there's like still at least stay humble about it. you know.
Yeah, but then sometimes it's confidence in the wrong way, which it can come across like rudeness.
Yeah.
Which also is a big ick. Like when you're rude. I
can't stand anyone being rude.
It's just like, why are you being rude? Like, why do you have the energy to be rude? Like,
I feel like it's very like they're full of themselves if they're rude.
Yeah,
like,
they think there's something that they're not.
Unless you've given me a reason to be rude to you, I'm not gonna. 100%. I don't need to.
Like, I'm so nice to everyone. Unless like you're rude to me, I'd be like, ugh.
Yeah, that's the
thing. But like, I'm not gonna have the
energy
to be rude back to you because I don't care enough for you.
Yeah, it's just not in my nature to be rude either.
I'm very rude to you.
Okay.
All right. Stemming off of that, when she has more of gum than teeth.
Oh no!
So when I saw this,
the petty bits of icks,
it made me smile and question my smile, thinking, "Wait, do I have more gum than teeth?"
I don't know people like it, but I know exactly what they mean by.
I know
like,
exactly
more gum
what they
than
mean.
Teeth. But I have to say to you, speaking of teeth, I think as my top 3 icks, it sounds so judgmental because people can't help their teeth, but teeth are a really big thing for me.
Teeth are a very big thing for me as well. Like
massive. Like you could have the beautiful face.
If your teeth,
if you open your mouth, sorry.
Because it's also a thing where it's like braces were free.
Yeah, on the NHS.
So it's like, you had up until 18 years of age to fix that, and you still haven't fixed it.
I mean, I used to have horrendous teeth, like Bugs Bunny teeth when I was little. I used to suck my thumb, and it like pushed all my teeth.
One of those.
But I had braces, I had a retainer.
Yeah, and your teeth are actually still really nice.
Thank you. Right. I take pride in my teeth, but I think that's why it's such a big thing for me. Yeah. Because I was worried about my teeth.
I think a lot of people did suck their thumb when they were younger, so that affected their teeth. Yeah. But I think if you didn't go to the dentist regularly like you should have, like I don't know how. Yeah. It's like,
I mean, I go every year.
I think I tried to once a year.
There's some people I know they're like never been, and I'm like,
what?
They're like ever since it's not free. So I think after you're 18, where it's not.
Do you know? I didn't realize it wasn't not free. So what I went. Like maybe like last year.
I do this with doctor's prescriptions.
And they were like belling my line like, you need to pay. Last call. I was thinking, what? I thought I literally like you should have stopped me and said, hi, can you pay for your appointment? Instead of sending me such aggressive letters like on red, last. And I was thinking, why are you shouting at me?
I thought they were free, but my mum had just been paying for them. And then it got to a point where I was at the age where I could go on my own. And she was like, yeah, it's this much. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was thinking, what? Why did no one tell me this?
I was like, just for a checkup.
I literally was like, I'm all right then.
Yeah, I mean, it's every year. So
I'll cut it down. But you know, birthday makeup.
See, I get it.
I think that's a very narrow-minded boy opinion. And also depends on what sort of birthday makeup, you know.
I do get it because at the same, like, if you are going to put, like, cakes of makeup on your face, then fair, because you are going to look completely different and it's going to be a bold statement. But at the same time, we're not here to impress you.
Yeah. It's my birthday. I want to look good, so good, which I do.
All the time anyway.
But, thank you, darling. But it's like I'm doing my makeup. I'm not going to say I'm doing extra makeup. It's just maybe a bit more filler.
Maybe a bit of eyeshadow.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that's different.
Yeah.
From the day to day, I'll add a bit of eyeshadow here. And then maybe eyeshadow that matches maybe what I'm wearing.
I think what makes it bolder is the outfits as well. Like you obviously, depending on what you do, you're going to dress up. So that adds to the makeup.
Yeah,
and the hair probably. But yeah, it's literally if you don't like it, then fair enough. But as long as they feel good.
Yeah. To be fair, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but your opinion is invalid to my life. So
yeah, exactly.
I don't care.
But then I also feel like icks are so like if you really aren't if you're not really that interested in someone, then you're gonna like find icks about them. But I feel like if you really like them, you wouldn't mind the ick.
Yeah.
Like my brother was telling me one of his biggest icks is when someone's second toe is longer than their first toe.
Do you know, I think when you told me this, I took my sock off to look at my toe. And I was thinking, yes, my toes are normal. And he was like,
it's a really big ick. So it's like finger toes.
Yeah.
And he was like, so someone he was with had that. And he was like, but it just shows that like if they're the right person, you wouldn't mind it. And I was like, yeah, fair. Makes sense.
No, I completely agree.
Apparently it was like a deal breaker. If they had that, he wouldn't be with them.
But then I don't understand, like, obviously one, it's not really your fault. Like your
I mean, it's genetics, isn't it? Like you can't help it. But
then also it's kind of weird when you actually really deep it, like, why is that toe longer?
Yeah. Because
Like,
your big toe is quite long anyway.
and it's like it's quite like a fat big toe. Do you know what I mean? Like
I don't
toe.
think width wise it's the same. It just means
No,
length.
as in like imagine you had like quite a big first toe.
Yeah, and then
then
got
a
like
long,
really long, skinny.
and the rest of them
toe.
are like shorter. That's
yeah,
just
and
a
then they
bit.
all go down. Yeah,
Maybe that's giving me the.
I see why people don't like feet anymore.
Yeah, feet is. But then like, I think summer is when you get to know people's feet because everyone has their toes out. Like get the legs out. But speaking of getting the legs out, I'm not gonna lie. This is the one reason why I actually love this country because I step foot outside of my house. Gary's got a beer. He's got the chino shorts on. Sandy's over there with a little like dress on. I was thinking, I think it's 12 degrees outside. I was like, why is everyone sun's out, bums out?
Literally.
Like girls walk
I saw
down there.
on my way here. I saw 3 guys in a vest.
I was literally thinking, okay,
like,
don't
okay,
get me
it's
wrong.
warm, but
I'm
it's
warm
not
because I'm
that
wearing
warm.
long sleeves,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have my legs out.
No, it's not.
Beer gardens
warm.
rammed.
Yeah.
Parks rammed everywhere. But
Everyone
literally,
just
that's gonna
goes
have.
mental, don't they?
And it's like calm down. But I think they're just like grasping any little bit of sun because it's gonna rain tomorrow.
Is it?
Well, I don't know, but it probably is. We live in the UK.
Probably. Well, I thought it was supposed to rain today anyway, but
I won't be surprised if it starts raining later.
probably, yeah.
But the sun is really sunning, and it's making
is
me
warm.
like
It's
get
giving me
excited
that,
for summer.
Yeah.
I love
excited.
a UK summer
Yeah, I do and I don't.
to a certain extent.
I do when it's like, it's going to be like a good 3 or 4 days of warmth. When it's like on and off, it's a bit
I
like,
do mean like when it's hot,
Like
you
summer.
have events planned, you're going
like
to
festival
things,
season and
and
that'd be sick.
that would be really fun.
I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for that.
Not long. Next one.
I think one of my biggest icks, dirty shoes.
Yeah, fair.
Because I think as I'm a big shoe person, I'm not
my
telling.
brother said that as well.
Yeah, I'm not saying you need to have like the best shoe collection or whatever, but
Just keep them tidy.
don't wear like mucked up, dirty Air
Or if they're
Force.
scruffy and like they're like breaking away.
Bin them.
Yeah.
Like, I know shoes can be expensive, but Primark's there. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not going to judge you to
exactly.
wear
No
Primark
one's going to judge
shoes.
you for not wearing Jordans or something like that.
Yeah.
But just have
But like, just clean
nice,
them,
tidy
wipe
shoes.
them before you go out.
Yeah.
You know, I think my friend, he always used to go out in like muddy shoes. I was thinking, sis, you need to fix up or this friendship is no more. And now he literally like, I mean, he's like, I wiped my shoes today.
Oh,
And I was like,
that's
you know who you are.
Do you know, I was at the Prince the other day and I can't remember, I was speaking to some guy and he pointed out this guy who was chatting to one of my friends and he had like pristine white trainers on in the Prince where it was packed, by the way, bank holiday weekend. And he was like, look at those guys' shoes, like they're well white. And I was like, I made a joke of like he wouldn't be catching a wine or anything because he wouldn't want to scuff his shoes. And he was like, do shoes matter to you? And I was like, not like, I don't care what shoes you have.
Yeah.
But like, if you had like the sole like flapping off or something, then I'd judge you.
Yeah.
But like, if you didn't have like a designer shoe on, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, it's not a big
like,
deal.
it's not a problem to me.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think if it's just well kept,
Yeah.
clean,
Yeah.
then it's fine. But then my big like thing is, if you wear white shoes, wear white socks. If you wear black shoes, wear black socks.
No. Yeah. I can't.
Because, like, why-
Or like they wear like different coloured socks.
Don't make me sick.
Yeah. No.
Don't make me throw up in my mouth right now.
Please.
You want to wear like
match it with the shoe.
I don't know, Star Wars socks. Sorry, not even gonna at your brother here, but I don't know, with like orange shoes. Don't do that.
No.
As in, like, it's not that hard.
Okay,
to
so what's your opinion on
coordinate.
like office? So like office wear, like when men wear their suit shoes.
I
And they
think
wear,
that's
like,
slightly
the
different.
long- they can't see it though, but like
I kind of like that though. Like, you know, like when they
the funky
wear
socks.
like the suit trousers, like a bright color, not too bright, but maybe like polka dots or something.
Yeah.
And then like their nice shoes. I think that's quite classy.
Do you think?
I do think that.
Fair enough.
But I think if you're wearing a nice suit, you know, like
Yeah.
if you're gonna go all out, go all out. Don't be half-hearted about it. But I like that.
Yeah, I think fashion is, I wouldn't say it's like an ick because I'm at the age where it's like, you can wear what you want if you feel comfortable in it. But like, I think it's a tick if they dress well. Like, for me, I would want to be with someone that has good fashion or looks good in what they like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think there's also a big difference between, this is just me personally, fashion and style.
Yeah.
I think fashion is everyone's getting dunks. You're getting dunks. I'm going to wear this. I'm going to wear that. But style is how you put those pieces together.
Yeah. And what it looks like on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like that. But I do think what one person wears, if it looks good on you, I rate that.
Yeah.
Like, don't just wear skinny jeans and a white t-shirt.
Because everyone else is doing it.
Because who wears skinny jeans anymore? It's a bit disgusting.
Apparently they're coming back.
It's not coming back in my world.
No, I cannot stand
But
jeans.
you know, like spray on. Spray on, like,
my legs
so
are
tight.
Not slim enough for this.
I'll be getting rolls in the jeans.
My legs will be purple as soon as I take the trousers off.
You know, like a ham when it has.
And it's all like bulging. No, because you know what? I got that once. I think I had like really ripped trousers on. This was like when I was younger and I couldn't find my style. And literally I sat down and my thighs just like
bulging out.
Yeah, I couldn't even see the strings anymore. Bad move. Character building.
You literally learn after that. I'm never wearing that again.
Yeah.
All right, we've got quite an open one, littering.
Yeah, I get that. I wouldn't class it as one of my icks.
I wouldn't say it's really an ick. I think it's just a don't do it.
Like if there's a bin across the road or something, or just put it in your pocket until you get home.
Do you know, but I did realise in London there's not, well, central London specifically, there's not that many bins because of like
there's
terrorism
not allowed
attacks.
to be, is it? Because there's none on the tubes.
I was thinking, why is there no bins? And they want people not to litter.
Yeah, it's
but like if it's something big and it's like, I don't want to hold this, like a bottle.
Yeah, I hate it. Like when you finish and you're just
it's
carrying
like,
around.
And you don't even have a bag. Like, what am I going to do with this bottle now? Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, no. I see why it's an ick, but again, just it really doesn't. Any more? Do we have any more?
I think we've got two more. Men that used to be iPad kids.
What is that? Like when they're like,
I think
gamers?
It's like either gamers or, do you know, like when you're young, you have an iPad and you're always on the iPad.
Yeah, I get that. Because I cannot, from when I was younger, I never had an
iPad.
Like, I cannot stand it seeing, like, out in a restaurant and there's a family and they just shove an iPad to a kid to shut it up.
Yeah.
Like, I never had that as a child. My mum was like, you either have a conversation with us or you be quiet.
Yeah. I had, like, a Nintendo, but...
Yeah.
But,
like, there was a time limit. Like, we weren't allowed to bring it out. There was no distractions.
Yeah, that's so
like,
weird.
Dinner time
like,
was conversation time. Like,
yeah.
we all communicated with each other.
100%. Like, I would never, like, go on my phone, like, at dinner.
Yeah, no.
Or, like, I find that's a bit odd and, like, rude. Obviously, it's, like, a quick, like, blub, blub, blub.
Yeah, if
that's
it's
different
needed,
to, like, going on your phone.
Because I cannot stand it. Like, if you're with anybody, friend, family, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, and you're out with them and they're sat on their phone, I just think it's so rude. Like, you're supposed to be spending time with me. And you're busy just chatting on your phone. Like, shall I just fucking leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't
that's quite a touchy subject, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I don't like it.
Is it something we need to unpick?
No, I don't think so. I just think it's rude.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think there's no need to. Because, like, the people you're texting can wait.
Or you're talking to them and they're there like, and they're not actually listening.
Yeah. Because no one can multitask that badly. Like, when you're texting, I read, like, what I'm texting, I'm reading it. I'm, like, saying it and typing it. So if you're speaking to me, I can't do that at the same time.
I'm focused on what I'm typing.
I always go, 1 sec.
Yeah.
Then I'll reply to you.
Yeah. But, no, I think it's rude.
I think everyone should just put their phones down.
And just
be in the moment. Jinx padlock 1, 2, 3.
No, that's an ick. Never say that again. You're 24 years old.
Do you know, I don't know why randomly outside I think I saw someone recently turn 24 on my Instagram. I went, wait, how old am I? Like, I had to double think
like we're
how old I am.
at that age now where it's like, it's all like mixing together.
Yeah, it's one big blur.
Because when I went out last bank holiday weekend, I started like socializing with like 30-year-olds, and I was like, oh my God, I'm now at that age where it's normal.
Yeah.
Like,
you are at that age.
I'm not 30.
Yeah, but when you hit that past 24, Like 25 plus, your friends are
I
going
still
to
am
be...
24, by the way.
Yeah, but nearly 25.
Yes, dude.
Basically 30.
Shut up. No, I'm not.
I think your friends are going to be like your people you're mingling, because you're not going to be doing what the 24 plus, like below,
it's so weird
do.
because now that I'm 25, I look at people that are like 21 and 22 and I'm like, you're so still really immature and quite young. But when I was their age, I was like, oh my God, I'm an adult. I can do whatever.
Or even if like, I left like uni maybe like going on 2 years ago.
Yeah.
If I hear someone still at uni, I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Like I've been in like full-time work.
Yeah, I have been paying adult bills.
And now you're still like, oh my God, my essay I need to submit. I'm like, oh, what the hell? Like,
Yeah,
it's like
it's
you're
weird.
in sixth form or something.
Yeah, no, it's so weird. It's like because we went to Box Park and I was speaking to all these people and I was like, oh, how old are you? You know, like the whole, oh, how old do I look? Sort of question. So I asked and they were, I said like late 20s and they were like, no, up. And I was like, oh my God, they're so old. But I was like, they're not actually that old.
Yeah, do you know, I think 40 plus is like when, okay, you're like settling down, whatever. Because I do think when you're in your 30s, you're still figuring yourself out.
I heard, so I've got a couple of friends that have just turned 30 and they're not like married, not have children or anything. They're just like us. And they were like, it is basically the same as your 20s. You're just richer.
Yeah.
And like, you're a bit more, I can't think of the word. Like you understand life a bit more. Like, you know what you're doing. You know how to
like you've
yourself.
kind of figured life out and like you're living it.
Yeah.
And the 20s is like, I'm figuring it out whilst I'm living it. Because everyone's like, if I ask someone, oh, what do you want to do? What do you want to like, what do you want your next 10 years to look like?
Yeah.
No one's going to have a set answer. I want this.
Yeah, and it won't happen.
Yeah.
It
like,
will all change.
Unless like you're just weird and you have your life literally written out, which I don't think you should.
Yeah.
Like live life maybe 6 months at a time, a year at a time.
Have a kind of goal, I guess, but like not a plan, not a set schedule of I should be engaged by now.
Yeah, I should have kids by 33.
No, I couldn't think of anything worse.
And all that stuff. It's just a bit.
Yeah, no, because it won't happen, and then you're just gonna set yourself up for failure.
Yeah, no, 100%. All right, I think we've got one more.
Okay.
Bad eating habits at your big age, and you wouldn't even touch vegetables or try new foods.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I'm not going to at anyone, Charlotte Welsh.
I knew you were going to say
I'm
that.
I'm so tired of fucking tuna pasta every time I go around.
This is
as
a
in,
really
like,
big
this is really touching me, and I think now I can openly say it. I'm not having tuna pasta for the next year.
Yeah, I feel like you feel really strong about this topic.
As in, I might as well be a tuna. I might as well be a tuna. And do you know, one time we were both so hungry, and we're like, "Oh, what should we make?" Obviously, tuna pasta. I was like, "Cool." I like sweet corn in my tuna pasta, but she doesn't.
Oh,
so I put a whole tub of sweet corn in it, just mix it, did it normally. I was like, "Oh, here you go." She cried. She was like, "Why did you put sweet corn in the tuna pasta?"
Was she hungover?
I think she was hungover, hangry.
I'd probably cry if I was looking forward to like a really nice dish.
But it's like,
and someone's gone and ruined it.
But you're saying it's a nice dish: pasta, tuna, sauce, oven.
You can't.
But it's like she thinks I do it wrong. I'm like, I'm reading the label. I'm doing what the label says. How can I do it wrong?
Obviously not the way she makes it.
But yeah, no, it's tuna pasta Nick. I've said it right now.
Oh, that's what she.
Oh no, it's not Nick. I take it back. I feel bad.
No, bad eating habits. Yeah, it's a big ick for me because I'm such a foodie.
I'm such a foodie.
And I like trying new foods.
Yes.
And like eating exotic foods. So if I'm with someone and they're like, I don't like the look of that. Or like if we go to a Thai restaurant and they just order chicken nuggets.
Or a katsu curry or something like that.
Oh, like I don't mind a katsu curry.
I like a katsu curry, but
I'll push the boat out if
I'll
you
try
want to order
like
a
read
katsu
out
curry,
and be like, oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
Let me try that, something new.
Yeah.
Or if there's like lots of little small plates,
Yeah,
I'll be like, should we just get loads of small plates and try it? 100%.
Yeah, no. If they can't enjoy food.
Because I think, do you know what it is? I watched a video one time saying that like it kind of stemmed from your childhood. Like if you're a child and let's say I give you broccoli and you go, oh, no. Yeah. That's you just not wanting broccoli at that moment in time.
But your taste buds change.
Yeah, so it's not saying, I don't want broccoli at all. I hate broccoli.
It's just
so
at
like
that
to
time.
the mum's like, oh, they hate broccoli. I'm never gonna give broccoli them again. So then it's like when you're 20, you're not gonna like
But
broccoli.
again, I feel like, no offense to any parent that did this, that's bad parenting.
Yeah.
Because your taste buds change and children just look at something and say, I don't like that. And it's like, well, you haven't tried it.
Best believe my mum was giving me God knows what when I was a child.
So when me and my brother were little, my mum used to, we had this vegetable chart and she said to us, you have to eat the vegetable 10 times before you tell me you can't like it. You don't want to eat
smart.
it. So we had the chart on the fridge, and every time like she had a list of all the vegetables that we had to eat, and every like dish that had it in, she'd tick it off if we had eaten it and if we didn't like it. She was like, you can't say you didn't like it unless you've had it 10 times.
I'm taking note of that.
Yeah.
That's
there was
really
one
good.
vegetable I had a full-on meltdown about though, was mushrooms.
I think mushrooms are quite slimy.
I like mushrooms when they're chopped up tiny. If
In
they're like
things.
full,
Yeah.
they're slimy. Yeah, when she made a spag bowl when we were little, and it had mushrooms in it, and I refused to eat the spag bowl. Like I had a full on meltdown because it had mushrooms in it, and now I eat mushrooms.
Who would have thought?
The 10 challenge works.
Honestly, Faye's there like.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like again that's you're not bad parenting, but.
Yeah, I think
how are you
just
not getting your children to eat vegetables?
Push the boat out and make your child. No, I'm not saying like force it, pin them down, but it's like they will eat it.
Yeah, and just gradually like
or
chop it up small. No one's gonna notice.
I think that's the thing. If you put it into something, they'll be like, I don't like it. I'm like, well, you ate it. But no, I didn't. I'm like, well, I literally put it in there.
Exactly. Yeah, I just feel like at this age, if you're not eating well and you don't put vegetables in your vegetables are nice.
Yeah, I like vegetables.
I find it very icky if you just eat beige food, and my mum does this, and she knows I hate it. So
yeah, no, I can't actually. Do you know what? There's a lot of people which I've just introduced seasoning to. I'm just saying basic seasoning. Like salt and pepper isn't a fucking seasoning. I'm going to say this right now. It's not a seasoning. It's an add-on. It's an add-on.
Do you know what? It's quite hard in my house because I like spicy stuff. So I like season all my chicken, and it'll be quite spicy and flavoured. And my mum will find Cajun spicy.
Faye. I
know, I'm trying. She's getting there. She is. She'll eat it now, but she'll have to have a glass of water for it.
Like, to be fair, I went to Bournemouth recently and I made jollof rice for my friend's family.
Oh.
And then
why do you never make me stuff like this?
Because whenever you come around. Yeah, so it's kind of you neglecting me. Anyways, another topic. That's another ick. Anyways. Yeah, they're like, oh my God, this is so nice. Oh my God, this is so flavoursome. I'm like, yeah, bitch, because you don't have flavour in your life. Now I've come and spiced your life up.
I'm teaching you.
Yeah, and I literally left that seasoning purposely in their cupboard in the front.
Oh, no
Use
way.
it. Use it.
That's a good friend.
Yeah. But yeah, no, so I think it's just kind of try new things. Like, if you think you're not going to like it, try it with someone else who would like it.
Yeah.
So even though if you don't not going to eat it, they'll eat it.
Because I was the same with crab. I really wanted to try crab, but I didn't want to order a whole like dish or plate and it had crab in it. I didn't like it because I was like, it'll be a waste. So I think I went with my dad once, and it was like a crab dish, and I had some of his, and then I was like, actually, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, I love crab.
It's nice.
I love seafood. Like,
same.
If you don't like seafood, unless you're allergic to shellfish, obviously it's very questionable. Because it's like, how can you not like?
It's so.
Do you know, this is like
I feel like this is Charlotte again.
No. To be fair, she's actually improved a lot. She does eat it.
Oh, good.
In like small portions. Not like really fresh stuff, but like if it's maybe in a dish or like that sort of thing. But for me, like the fresher the better. Like I need to taste this like bin in the sea.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about oysters.
I don't like anything that tastes like phlegm or gives the same texture
and
as phlegm.
It's very slimy. Yeah, that goes back to the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Like
it's all about texture, no.
And people, I might try it one time though, if there's like Tabasco and you have that little thing in it.
I need like a little taster, not a whole plateful.
But I don't even think you can even cut an oyster because it's literally in the shell, the oyster there. Let's try an oyster today.
Okay.
We'll go somewhere that has an oyster.
All right.
Should get one.
Should we just halve it? I don't even think you can cut them.
No.
Yeah, no.
You try bite it and it'll be like dripping down your face.
Let's try it. Just give it a go.
Yeah. I don't really think I have any more icks really.
No, I think my 3 main icks are bad teeth,
Yeah.
bad hygiene, but by that I just mean like look after yourself, like moisturize, skincare, keep tidy, you know, and eating habits. They're my three main
things. Yeah, I would say black socks, black shoes, white socks, white shoes. That really irritates me so much. I'd say hygiene. So so that's quite broad. So then that goes to, you know, like if you have dirty fingernails.
Yeah.
Dirty fingernails, like slash long fingernails. If you have long and they're clean, fine.
Long fingernails on a man, really.
When the pinky's long. Have you seen that?
It's like, no, but I'm pretty sure it means something, because when I was...
Does it mean like wealth or something?
I think it does. When I went travelling...
I'm looking at you and you're not wealthy.
Not by looking at your hands, you're not. Anyway, yeah, when I went travelling, a lot of men had just one long pinky, and that was it. And it meant something, but I can't remember what it meant.
I'll find it out.
We'll research. But yeah, I think it's good to have icks. It's
it shows like what you like, what you don't like. But of course, if someone has that ick, like example your brother, and you still like them anyways, that means like you really like them. Like
you know,
it's a very good thing.
Yeah. So
God, well, tuna pasta, and I'm 2 years in.
Exactly, you're dealing with it, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Cause of death, tuna and pasta. Wow. Okay, to finish off, I have a would you rather.
Hit me.
It's mainly for like a guy's perspective, but we'll do it anyway. Would you rather your girlfriend have a body count of 10, but all 10 of those people are from your friendship group, or a body count of over 100, but they're all complete strangers?
Wow. Okay. Do you know? I thought this would be something I actually need to really think about, but I don't. And I'm just going to say 100.
Yeah, mine would be 100. Me personally, if you're with me, your body count doesn't really matter as long as you're not sleeping around.
100%.
But I don't think, if I was to be a man and it was a girl, like if I was to put myself in a male's point of view, the group chat would rinse you. Like, imagine taking her to meet all your mates and they're all like,
have you seen the birthmark of her bum?
Yeah.
Have you seen this? Has she done this with you?
Yeah.
Oh, she did this with me.
But also at the same time, she has seen you and all your mates' penis. Like, what if you're not top dog? Do you know what I mean? What if...
She has probably said to your friend, oh, you're the best in bed.
Yeah.
And then she's come and said that to you. Or she's never said that to you.
Yeah,
or he, vice versa.
Yeah.
But then...
Or she has, like, flashbacks of when, I don't know, Timmy railed her.
And then she'll call you Timmy when your name's John. I'll just off myself right now. Literally, London Bridge is just seeing me. I'll be like,
fuck. I've said this before. Like, is everything all right?
I'm perfectly fine. I just like the look of London Bridge. It's really nice.
Yeah, take a quick dive.
But yeah, no, but I think also it is hard going to be like knowing you have slept with 100 people. But I do feel...
Yeah, me personally, I wouldn't or never would be with someone that my mate has been with. Personally,
yeah, I don't think I could either for my own sanity.
No, it's not for me.
I'm glad we know.
At least we know where each other stands. I know we'd never piss each other off now. But yeah.
So yeah, no, thank you.
Thanks, guys. I hope your bank holiday Monday's good.
I hope it's fun.
Over, actually, because I probably will be by that
I
time.
will be as well. I hope you are as well.
You will be this weekend. Wow. It was just me last time, so
it's just you. But yeah, no, happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
And we'll see you next time.